One of the bigger problems MMPR went through was the decisions of not using the Dairanger suits and cast change. I'm in the camp of not really caring that the suits weren't used. However, lots of problems stem from it. It caused horrible editing with the park scenes, Serpentera, how poorly they used the Dairanger footage they could use. And I always wondered how would the second season have played out if they did use the suits and kept the original cast. In this video, I'll be trying to be as faithful as possible to how the real writing team would have taken what they could use from Dairanger and work it with the confines of MMPR and its characters. Lord Zed coming in and Rita being kicked out will all remain the same. The Thunderzord opener will stay the same, with exception when they gain control of the Thunderzords, the Rangers get access to the new suits. There will be a reason why they gain these new suits. The first thing I want to focus on improving is Jason. You've heard it from me all the time how Jason is badly used, never got to do anything till Zeo. By having access to the Dairanger suits, I can adapt elements from Yo, fleshing out Jason. After the Season 2 pilot and gaining the Thunderzords, the first standard episode will be focused on Jason. The episode will be titled Family. Jason is training in the park, and an older man meets up with him. We find out that he was Jason's former martial arts teacher. He taught him everything he knows from a young age. They hadn't had a chance to practice for a few years due to Jason being very busy as a ranger, which causes some awkward moments. After some flashbacks, Jason has to head to the command center to deal with the monster. This is where we get introduced to our new season general, Silent Knight. Now, Silent Knight was a toy in the MMPR figure line, which was based off an unused character from Dairanger. While the monster was easily taken care of, this Silent Knight is powerful. He focuses mostly on Tommy, causing his Green Ranger suit to start failing, forcing him to leave the fight. Eventually, the Rangers have no choice but to retreat for the time being. Back at the command center, everyone is arguing about this new villain, where he came from. Billy is worried about Tommy's powers. This Silent Knight is doing damage to his already weakened powers. While the new main team suits are more equipped in dealing with his attacks, Billy is not sure how well Tommy's powers will hold up. Back at Zed's lair, we hear Goldar complaining about someone when Silent Knight walks in and Zed greets him, powering down his armor, revealing it's Jason's teacher, Goro. Jason's teacher is a combination of Jin, Choryo, and Doshi. Now, he's actually not evil. What is going on is that he's being forced to work for Lord Zed. Prior to Zed going to the Moon Palace, he arrived on Earth a few months before the Season 1 finale, where he started to spy on the Rangers to learn as much as he could, which is where he found Goro. Zed took Goro's family hostage, turning his wife and two girls into Nimrod, AC, and DC. To get them free, he has to work for Zed. At this point, Goro has no idea Jason is the Red Ranger. There's also going to be a rivalry between Goldar and Goro. Another thing that will be found out, Goro's Silent Knight armor is powered by a power coin. The coin emblem is badly scratched up, but you can make out it's Titanus. The idea behind this is basically Zed wants to insult Rita's failures by ripping off her ideas to show her up. We would find out originally there were 6 power coins. Zordon found the 5, but the 6th was not stored with them. It ended up being lost on the Island of Illusion. That's what powered the island. How did it get there? Rita stumbled onto the Titanus power coin. We don't get much information, but we can assume that something happened in the past where Titanus was separated from the coin, falling into slumber till Zordon got the MMPR Ranger coins. Rita attempted to convert the Titanus coin to evil, but it never worked. Instead, she created her own power coin and locked the coin away, using it to power the island. Zed took the coin and gave it to Goro, turning him into the Silent Knight. He remains good, which is what allows him to use the coin, but Zed's magic caused the suit change. With combining the 3 characters from Dairanger and using Nimrod, this connects Jason to Tommy. I want to take the element of co-story, where he hangs out with Rin, plus give a better way for Tommy to lose his Green Ranger powers. Now, Trini and Zack have their own fighting styles, and with Billy learning from Jason, Kim's martial arts skills weren't good enough for the new monsters. So she wanted to learn from Jason, which is where we get introduced to Goro's Japanese-Chinese fighting style. I'm doing this so we get an explanation for the Dairanger fighting style change, and to integrate Rin being good with weapons into Kim. The Tommy joins in with Kim learning from Jason. This is where Kim and Tommy first meet Goro. As they train with Jason in the park, Goro sees them, deciding to help along with Jason. This way, Tommy learns that Goro is a good man, setting up a future arc. At the midpoint of Season 2, Zack gets several episodes with Angela as they replace the Q footage. Richie gets captured by Silent Knight, giving a two-parter for Trini, setting off the Green Ranger loss arc. Zed is ordering Silent Knight to go after close people to the Rangers. He fails with Angela and Richie, so he goes after the Pink Ranger. During a monster fight, he isolates both the Green and Pink Rangers. Thanks to Tommy's unreliable powers, his suit fails, revealing for the first time to Goro a Ranger. He captures Kim to use her as bait. The whole point is to get rid of Rita's failure, meaning Tommy. Zed forces her to power down and destroys her communicator. This is where Goro tells Kim about his family, helping Kim escape. It's a turning point. Tommy morphs in an attempt to protect Kim, sending his shield to Kim. Silent Knight has to choose: kill Tommy or Zed kills his family. At the last possible moment, Silent Knight strikes Tommy's Power Morpher, destroying it. From Zed's perspective, it looks like Tommy is killed, but luckily, it's only his powers. So for several episodes, Tommy goes missing, while Kim tells Jason what happened. No one knows what to do in this situation. This is when Zed sends out Nimrod and the others due to Silent Knight failing to kill Kim, taking advantage of the Rangers being a man down. The team doesn't fight them properly since they know who they are. This starts the White Light arc. It remains mostly the same, but I'm adding a cleanse ability to Tommy, breaking Zed's evil spell on Goro's family. This is when Goro defects, having an all-out fight between Goldar and Zed. Jason teams up with Goro. Tommy also clears the spell on Titanus' power coin, allowing the original Titanus suit to appear, but it doesn't last long. Zed breaks the coin. Goro no longer has any powers. Eventually, the team comes in and saves them at the last minute, where Zed has to retreat with Goldar. Goro, along with the team, go to the command center, meeting Zordon for the first time. They discuss the history of the Titanus coin and what they could do for it, which isn't much. This is why the Rangers switched over to the Thunder Suits, because Zordon knew that the power coins were susceptible to Zed's powers. So for the time being, the coin is sealed away if they ever could figure a way to fix it. Goro thanks everyone for saving his family. This wouldn't be the last time we see him, but this is as far as I went with the story. The biggest fix I wanted was to give Jason a character arc. I also wanted to bring back all the things I liked from Season 1, as well as give Kim a chance to use the Dragon Shield. It's surprising how well the MMPR cast lines up to the Dairanger cast, where you could work their personalities into the footage. More lore is introduced into the second season, plus, while Zed fails, he does successfully get rid of 2 Ranger powers. And we also get to see him fight. One more final detail: after Goro leaves, Goldar asks to find Scorpina so that she can rejoin them. What do you guys think of my rewrite? Is it too much, where they wouldn't do something like this? What ideas did you like from it? What did you hate? Tell me what you think in the comments below. Thanks again for watching. If you have a suggestion or a topic you'd like me to do, leave a comment and I may use it next time.